Baik, untuk petang ni kita akan disampaikan oleh Madam Kazilah Khalil. Bagi tepukan gemuruh kepada Madam. Okey, dipersilakan Madam untuk sesi seterusnya.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Ustaz. Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. Okay, I hope that you can follow my discussion, and throughout this session I will have to use English. In case you cannot follow, put up your hand and I will slow down. If you have any question at all, you can ask. Okay, that's very clear, yeah? Okay, so let's start now. I don't have much time. I only have 1 hour and 45 minutes. So, there you are. Okay. Now, I'm a teacher. Previously, I was in Sri Permata, and then now I'm in SMK Taman Datuk Harun. Some of my students are here, even though I don't teach them, but they know me. Okay. Now, welcome to my English session. A bit disappointed because I saw many boys this morning, but they are not here because I would like to share a lot of things with you. Okay, so I call this paper 11191, paper 1, 11192, paper 2. Okay, so before I continue, I would like you to ask yourself, why are you here? Okay, you answer to yourself, why am I here? Okay, and then what would you like to find out? What would you like to find out from me? Right? Okay. And then how to study at the 11th hour. What is that? At the 11th hour. Yes? Yes, thank you. Last minute. Okay? Which reminds me, later I will have to give you a quiz. Okay, so you can scribble on a piece of paper or on that paper why you are here. You need to know why you are here so that you are focused what you are looking for. Okay? At the same time, make sure, where's the paper? I stole the paper just now. Okay. Make sure this is very handy with you. Anything at all you can scribble on this paper. Okay? You may want also to copy this question. Okay. Now, today is the 20th. We have 2 weeks of October before your English paper. How do you feel? Give up? Oh, good. That's what I want to hear. Don't give up. Anything at all, don't say that it's too late. Nothing is too late. Okay? If Allah has the door of repentance for you, so is life. Okay? This beautiful life is waiting for you at any time whenever you are ready. Okay. Now, I would like to... This one is not my computer, my son's. Okay. Now, this session is divided into 4 parts. The first one, is it very small for you? Okay, so let me see. Okay, hang on. Can you see that? Yes, okay. 4 parts. First, we are going to analyze the English paper twice. The latest one the last 3 years, 2016, 2017, and 2018. Not so important, but it does count far beyond 2016, as far back as 2012. Why 2016, 2002, 2018? Because that 2016 was the beginning of your new sets of literature component. Okay? What's that? Okay. And then, is it me? No, okay. And then 1119, paper 1, remember directed writing? You like it? No. Continuous writing? No. Yes, okay. Some say yes, some say no. Okay. Wait. Quite a distraction. Okay. Now, at this point, say to yourself, I'm going to like the writing part, even though you hate it so much. Why? Because you can score. Okay? At this point, you need to score. Wait. Is it my computer? That sound? I don't know. Bunyi apa tu? Okay. For 2 weeks before, when is your paper? 5th December or 6th? 6th December. 6th November. I want you to like the paper because you can score. Okay, we collect every single mark that you can collect. Okay, now 11192. Do you remember? 33 questions. And then I will go through with you 5 sets of questions on the living photograph. I will show you how to dissect. What is dissect? Who's in the science stream? Who learned biology? Nobody. Okay, dissect is when you cut the frog. You cut the frog open, you dissect. So we're going to dissect the poem. Do you like poetry? Oh, good boys. Do you like poetry? Don't say yes because you you can be honest with me. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. Then I will try to make you like it. Okay? So if you don't like it, say, no, I don't like it. Be honest. Don't just say yes to make me happy, which can be very unhappy for me. Okay, I want to know who doesn't like poetry. Thank you, boys. Okay, maybe you like it after this. At least to score for SPM only. Okay? Good. That's weird. Okay. Now, we're going to analyze past year questions, okay? And then, okay. What is recapitulate? What is recapitulate? Try to remember again, okay? Refresh your memory, recapitulate, okay? So, maybe some of you don't realize there are 33 questions in paper 2. Okay, paper 2. When I type it out, I forgot. So now paper 2 up there, paper 1 down here. Paper 1, 2 questions. The writing. Okay, and also about time management. This is the thing. Because you give up on English, never mind lah. I just spend time on the objective as I wish, and then information transfer. I don't like poetry, never mind. 5 marks, no. Be calculative like the Chinese kids. Every single mark is countable and you need it, okay? So, now we're going to analyze the past year papers, okay? Do you have this? Okay. Have you seen it before? Okay, let's have a look. 2016 and 2018. I want you to look at section A, 3 years ago, writing a talk. And then, last year and the year before, writing a report. You know a report can be minutes, can be newspaper report. Who is the secretary of a uniform body? You have to write a report as a secretary. There are so many types of report. Okay, so you need a model essay book to be familiar with the format. Okay, format carries 3 marks. And then content, 12 marks. And then language, 20 marks, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this one not so much. Okay, now, here, I have to go back because it was quite fast. We don't know where the sound come from. Okay, sorry. Very sloppy of me. Okay, now, have a look at this one. Now, do you remember the 4 poems? Number 1, the living photograph. Number 2, the charge of the light brigade. And then, what has happened to Lulu? Number 4, a poison tree. Okay, so in that analysis, where is that my paper? 2016, what has happened to Lulu? Can you see at the bottom there? No, this is the wrong paper. Okay, if you have a highlighter, could you please highlight? What has happened to Lulu in 2016? 2017? A poison tree. And last year, the charge of the light brigade. I'm not spotting questions, okay? But I want you to be aware, maybe the living photograph, maybe not. So if they think it is very easy, maybe they don't like the living photograph. But even so, students do not know how to answer. I will spend time with you, the living photograph, and then you go home and you study for the other 3 just in case you get those questions. Okay, and then the novel. Check. 2016, describe unhappy or sad scene. Do you like, dear Mr. Kilmer? Yes. Oh, good. Very positive. Okay. Now let me stop this one. Okay. Now, describe the scene. Can you please highlight, describe scene, and then 2017, value, and then 2018, describe problem. That's all you highlight. Don't highlight everything. Can you see that? 2016, describe scene, happy or sad. 2017, value. 2018, describe problem. It's also asking you, asking your opinion on how to solve, how the problem was solved. So, do you remember in school you learned the elements of a story? The setting. Okay, now, last minute study. How do you study, dear Mr. Kilmer? Do you know what I mean by the setting? Okay, I can see a blank face looking at me, trying to understand. Where, time. No, where, place. When, time. You need to know that. Okay? And then, characters. Are you familiar with the characters? I hope so. Main characters? Minor characters? No need to answer me. You just answer to yourself. Because if you don't know, please write on this paper, you're not sure. Okay, so after this, you go back and you check and you find information. Okay, before I forget, you go back to your school and disturb your English teacher, asking their assistance. Okay, themes, keep 1 or 2 themes. Values, lesson learned, events or plots. Okay, now, this one can be connected to anything at all. So you really need to know the characters, how it related to the events. Okay? Now, what is a plot? How the story is introduced. Before it reaches the climax, there will be rising actions. After the climax, there will be falling actions and then resolution. Okay. Just now I asked some girls, do you have a workbook? Who has a workbook? 2 only. Oh, you don't know what is a workbook? What is a workbook? What's a workbook in Bahasa Melayu? Buku? This can be a workbook as well. Okay? I'm not trying to advertise, but this is one of my favorite publishers. So, Ilmu Bhakti is my favorite publisher. Okay? So, get one. It's not expensive. And then, do it before exam. How? I tell you later. So, you must be familiar. Any questions so far? No. Okay. So, if you are not aware of this, if you have missed out, go back and ask your teacher to help you. These 2 weeks, I'm sure they love to help you. Okay, now, so far okay, I don't touch on everything. Okay, so you know what to do for your 11192, question 32. Don't know where it is? Okay. You know, you have the paper here? Yeah, sorry, I don't have the page number. Oh, the ustaz did number the page. Okay. So you go to page. Hang on. I think it's at the front. Hang on. Ah, there you are. Page 1 and 2, but this one is actually not the question in the paper. 31, 32. Hang on. Okay, if you go to the last page, that one is question 33. Yes? Before this question, question 32, questions on a poem. Okay, so questions 32. Okay. 2015 to 2012 to 2015, I am more concerned with, do you have this page too? I'm more concerned with the writing part. Are you with me? Or are you confused? Okay, no, that's good. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next slide. It's about, it's very small. Okay, hang on. Bad presentation. There. Okay, so we are going to go to paper 2, 11192, where there are 33 questions. It's, can you see that? It's still very small. There. Okay. And it doesn't work so well. Okay. I cannot actually enlarge it because then hang on. Now it's stuck. It's stuck. No, it's not stuck actually. Okay, now. Okay, there are 33 questions. There are 4 sections. Sections A, B, C, and D. Okay. Section A, can you go through? Questions 1 to number 8. There are 8 marks. It's not easy. You need to try. Okay? Section A also, there's another part. Questions 9 to 15, testing your grammar. Okay? Section C is where you don't like so much the reading and above all the summary. But please, did your teacher tell you that you can collect marks for summary? Don't worry so much about the language. Just concentrate on collecting marks. Okay. So here, as you can see, every single mark is very important. Okay? And this one, poem. Poem, try. Even if it's not 5, at least 4. But don't give up on the poem. And then the novel as well. There is a way. I will share with you. Okay? And then timing. The timing. How many questions? 33 questions. Okay, section A, this one, 25 minutes. How many questions? 15. Okay, so 15, that means 1 minute for each question. But you still have extra. That means 1.5 minutes. Please manage your time well for each question. There is no such thing, oh, I didn't have enough time. You are telling yourself just to make yourself happy, and it looks very silly. This one also, 25 minutes for 10 blanks. But you need to think, you need to digest, you need to decide on the answers. Okay, summary also, 50 minutes, not much time. You have to work very fast for the comprehension question, and you have extra time for the summary. Okay, so have that timing. Timing is very important. And this one, poem, give yourself 5 minutes only. So another 30 minutes for you to work on Dear Mr. Kilmer. Why did I say that? Because you study the poem and you go there, sit down and answer only, not to think. You know, like the Malay say, I want to think. No need to think. Just write down the answers, okay? Now, enough that part. Okay, so fast. Let's have a look. I need to go back. Okay, so now we have analyzed the papers. We have recapped paper 2, 33 questions. We will spend some time later. And now we are going to concentrate on paper 1. Have you decided which essay you want to write? There are 5 essays. You have decided. Who likes to write the story? Ah, okay, not many of you. So the rest of you, what are you going to write? This guy is thinking, oh, okay, now that madam has asked me, I don't know which one. Do you read a lot? Do you read a lot? Do you read about deforestation, greenhouse effect, science and technology, and you can write about it? Oh, a very confident man. Great, I like that. Okay. So, It should be there. It's not coming out yet. Okay. Is it stuck or what? The question is supposed to come out. Have you seen 2018 questions? You have? Oh, okay. So you have seen the essay questions. But it's not in here. Okay, so, well, I don't know what happened to that one. Okay, hang on. There's another book that I like. Have you seen this? Past year, yeah. So, have you done it? No, yes, yes, no. Okay. Hang on, let me fix this. I don't know. Okay. Okay, now paper 1. Very quickly, I want you to concentrate. There are 5 essays. Question 1 for directed writing. Question 2 for the continuous writing. Okay, number 1. This is what happens when you decide that, okay, it's going to be this way, but the machine has its own brain. So I can blame the machine, not myself. Well, partly myself. I don't know, it's not coming out. Hello. Shame on me. The question is not coming out. Oh, where are you? Hello. I cannot read the question because there's a lot. Okay, and suppose I want to go through the questions with you. Great. Ready? Okay. Describe a problem you once had while you were traveling. Explain how to solve the problem, what you have learned from the experience. It's about traveling. Okay? So that means you need to read about traveling. Some people complain they have no free time. Discuss. And then you have to give suggestion. Can you discuss? Are you good at discussion? Okay, good. This is one confident candidate. Okay. The next one is write a story. This one is last year's one. Unusual hobby. So you have to think of one unusual hobby. Don't say, oh, playing rugby is an unusual hobby. Maybe yes, can, if you argue, okay? Young people should be trusted to make their own decision. This one about teenagers. How far do you agree? You need to agree at the beginning. You don't agree, you lose lots of marks. Straight away, you go to the band below. Okay, and then you have to explain why. And the last one is imagine you went to a big sport event. It's about sport event. Again, you have to describe. All the time you have to describe, explain, and discuss. Okay? Now, this one is guided writing. If you go back to analysis 2015, 14, 13, and 12, how confident are you to write an article, speech, a talk, letter, informal, formal? Last 2 years, report. This year, I don't know. Okay, so These are the main essays. What do? Go to the shop and buy a model answer. Why do I say that? Okay. 45 minutes and 1 hour. 45 minutes minus 5 at the beginning, minus 5 at the end. That leaves you with 35 minutes to write, to draft. Okay? So please check your time management. This one is 1 hour. Now, go back to the statement, my statement about go and get yourself a model essay book. It's a knowledge. It's a knowledge. Inside that model essay, the essays actually covers all the themes that you have to learn throughout your 5 years. Are you familiar with the theme science and technology? Okay, let me ask you this question. You know the English textbook? Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, and Form 5. Did you ever open the last chapter of each textbook? No. That is where the science and technology is. Okay? But no, it's not too late. What you can do is just go through inside there. Read the textbooks like storybooks. Why do I say that? Because it's knowledge in there. Okay, what do you know about robots? What do you know about future? Let's say if there is a question about the future school, future car, you have in your mind, yeah, I dream school like this, like that. But when it comes to writing, can you write? Do you have the words for it? That's the problem. You don't have the words for it. But how do you solve the problem? Reading. Just read. These 2 weeks, read. Okay? After your subuh prayer, get the textbook and read. Even this book, you can read. Where? How? Look at the answers. Yes, that's a very good one. So, normally I suggest to my students 4 publishers. Every 3 months, 1 book. 12 months, 4 workbooks. It's not a laughing matter. You know why? When you have 4 books, you have many sets of questions. When you have gone through the questions, you become knowledgeable. And they don't go very far. You know, inside which book? Not this book. I have another book. You read about dolphins. You know, in the rivers there are dolphins. In the rivers, dolphins. No, so sad. You think dolphins only at sea? No. You know Ganges River in India, where the Hindu take a bath and they do the prayer at the river there? There are dolphins in the river. How do I know? Because I read this kind of book with my students. Yeah, but it's not in this book, in the other book. So you read. Which part is that? Which part of the question? Paper 2. Which section? Section C. So you go and read. And also that section C will help you to give you ideas. Okay, we're done with that. No questions so far? Okay, good. You can follow me? Okay, we're done with the analysis. We're done with the paper 2. We're done with paper 1. What next? Okay, that one also we're done. No problem, right, with the timing? except torturers for you. Okay? Why do you sleep at the end of the paper? Anybody sleep? No? You feel guilty because I look at you. Don't sleep, okay? Okay, now let's do some work. Okay, let's crack your brain. No, you crack your own brain. Okay? I would like to go through very quickly page. This one, section A, 1 to number 8. Questions 1 to 8, paper 2. Okay. So I'm going to give you about 5 minutes only. Just try to get the best answer that you can. No need to discuss. You test yourself. 5 minutes. And also get ready a red pen afterwards. Try not to disturb your neighbors, whether you know or not. Treat the time as if like exam time. You test yourself, don't worry. Okay? Okay, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Yeah, sure. Okay, if you have finished, Can you continue with number 9 to number 15? Because I forgot. I'm going to display the answers until number 15. So you might as well try. I give you another 5 minutes. Oh, that's very fast. What do you normally get in school for your English? 34. Good. Target for 90. Okay, you? Okay. Target for over 70. Yes, you can. I'm sure you can. Finished. Okay. Have you done it? Have you done it? Finished? Oh, okay, good. Oh, very good. Sorry, I can't challenge you because you've done it. So how many workbooks have you worked on? How many workbooks have you worked on?
So far, only two. Yeah, because I focus most of my time in other subjects. The subjects that I'm weak on.
Okay. Oh, the weak ones. Okay. That's good. Okay. Time is almost up. Not to worry. No need to look at your neighbor. No need to look at your neighbor. Alamak, my neighbor has finished. No need. Okay, you test yourself. Okay. 2 minutes. You wait for your friends. Okay, those who have finished, stand by a red pen. I'm going to display the answers and I need you to record the marks for yourself. Never compare with your neighbor. Never ask your neighbor how many correct answers or whatsoever. It's all about you. Okay? Shall I wait for you? Or you want me to display the answers now? No, okay. If no, you have about 1 minute left. Are you done? Is he done? Finished? Finished? Oh, good. Okay. Okay. 41 seconds. Stand by your red pen. You are now your own teacher. You do the work. You check your own. Okay? This is what you do actually. One of the things that you do before the exam. Okay, we're done. Good. Okay. Can you please check your answers? Can you see? And then write down the score over 8. Done? Okay, write down the score over 8. Okay. Can I move to the next page? Okay. Not next page, the other part of the page. This one. Okay. 9 to 15. And again, there are 2, 4, 6, 7. This one over 7. So Muzaffar, you got all correct? Which one is that? Number 5. What's your answer? The first one, the wrong one. B. Unite people from various sectors. Okay. Have you recorded your marks? Okay, I need to know question 1 to 8. Who got 8? Oh. He's the only one got 8. Congratulations. 7 out of 8. 6. Good for now. Thank you. 5. Many. 4. Okay. 3. Okay. Thank you for being honest. I like that. Okay. Now, that tells me something. Okay. Good. I need to know the other part. Over 7. How many got all correct? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Why did I ask you? And also I told you no need to look at your neighbors. Now go back to the question and ask yourself, why is your answer wrong and why this is the answer? Go through now very quickly. If you feel that you really need to ask me now. Why? You understand now, Muzaffar, why your answer is wrong? You have learned something. Good. Any questions from others? Number 1 and number 2 is more about your knowledge of your vocabulary. Sometimes you know, other times you really don't know. How do you solve that problem? You don't have a dictionary during exam? So how do you solve that problems? You have 2 weeks to go. Is there a solution to the problem? Of course there is. Who says no? Don't tell me a girl give up on you and you say, okay, fine, I find another one. Okay. Normally, question 1 and 2 is about the vocabulary. Just now I told you to have 4 workbooks per year, right? Okay, this is an old story because you are going to sit for the exam in 2 weeks' time. So what do? You go to the library, you just go through the first 8 questions. Just go through. And at this time, you want to have input. Yes? Input. So, you don't want to crack your brain because you have other subjects. So, you look at the question, spend about 1 minute, choose the best answer to your knowledge, finish the 8 questions, go to the model answer and check and learn. Check and learn. So like this one, the word humiliated can best be replaced with degraded. But hello, English, one word has many meanings depending on the context. Okay, so different context, different meaning. But here, one of the meaning is degraded. Because humiliated past tense, degraded also past tense. Yeah, here is okay. Every word is in the past tense. Just in case they want to catch you, they give a present tense. They can do that. So in English, past tense, past tense. Also in your comprehension, the question is in the past tense, your answer is in the past tense. But let me share this with you. From the examiner, once upon a time also I mark papers. What's important is the content, the answer. So if you don't need to write a long sentence, don't. If that is the answer, write it. Another thing, don't copy the whole sentence. Even though the answer is in the sentence, 0. Because you copy everything. Cannot. In that sentence, that's the answer, take that. Okay? Don't take the whole sentence. I don't know why, but they will give you 0. Okay? So, try. What else do you learn here? You have to read a lot, right? Okay. And just now I asked a girl, how many sets of questions have you seen? Only the ones given throughout her lifetime. For the year, maybe 4 sets, maybe 5 sets, because no workbook. But it's okay. You have learned something. If you think you can, get one book. Just one holy workbook for English for 2 weeks. Okay, with good model answers. Okay. Any questions? No question. Okay, now questions 9 to 15. Do you have any questions? No. So if you don't have any questions, then you know why you made the mistake. Right? Or else you can learn, this is the answer. Why? That is when you need, let me give you an example. Number 9, who got it wrong? Number 9, who got the answer wrong? Okay, what's your answer? A, has. Okay. Do you know why your answer is wrong? I don't know your name. Do you know why your answer is wrong? Now you know. What's the explanation? Yes. Here, the past tense is had. One only in English. Had. Has, have, present tense. That's all. How do you know past tense? So you are the only one who got the answer wrong. The rest all got it correct. Yes? Nobody else. Okay, never mind. It's the best lesson and you won't repeat it in the exam. Definitely. You can be rest assured. Okay. The day you will remember. Okay. Okay. Number 15. Who got it wrong? Number 15. Who got it wrong? Nobody. Oh, okay, then that's good. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Information transfer. Information transfer is actually quite easy to score. You cannot see the pie chart. The pie chart works like this. Okay, I need you to answer. I shall give you a few minutes for this one. 3 minutes. Okay. Which school are you from? U4. Okay. All of you from the U4. Yeah? Okay, so from the study. Your pengetu is Cikgu Salwani. Your pengetu. You've done it, no?
Yeah, this one.
Why?
I forgot the answers.
You forgot the answers. Okay, not to worry too much. I just love to torture you for a while. Okay. Let's look at the answers for 16 to 20 first. Oh, can I move this? No, cannot. Okay. Let's have a look at the answers. Write down using a red pen. Okay. If your answer is wrong. If your answer is correct, then tick. Yoni. Popular brand, Yoni. Conventional mattress. Divan. Core. And gauge of the coils. When I went around, I noticed that you were struggling. Perhaps you don't like this section very much. The thing is, this one might be very challenging for you. But if only I have more time, I can show you. You try to find the keywords. Popular brand. Can you see in the picture there? Brand. Can you see the word brand? Yeah, because I noticed some of you like looking. And I noticed one student couldn't answer. It's because you don't know where to look. You don't know where to go. Rule number 1. It's your declaration of intention. It's your niyat. Hello? Most of the time, you have to ask from Allah. I seek your assistance. Open my eyes. Open my heart to it. Okay, you recite Bismillah, but you don't ask, help me, open my eyes. You don't ask Allah to open your eyes. Can actually Allah lend His eyes to you? No, you have to ask for it. Okay, so when you do that to yourself, you open up your heart and soul. You are focused, knowing that you will be assisted if Allah wills it. That's why sometimes we forget. Most of the time you recite only Bismillah, you say the dua, and straight away. But you don't ask. You need to ask. Okay, be humble and ask. Okay, and then the next one is 21. Shoot. Okay. 21, quilt. 22, polyester. 23, memory foam. 24, insulator. 25, Bonnell springs. Sorry, I have no S there. Supposed to have S. Okay, Bonnell springs. How do you study? Get your highlighter and highlight the answers in the text now. Highlight the answers in the text now. Then you can see where you should go look for the answers. Can you do it now? Not over there, over here. Hello, highlight the answers inside the text. Don't highlight the answers here. Okay, never mind. So you can do that in the exam. Okay, so you highlight your chosen answer, which you don't know, correct or wrong. So you highlight in the text, and then you check, correct or not. Have you done this before? You have? No, okay, never mind. Use this technique, okay? Have you done it? So, can you see now? Where to look for the answers? Yeah, that's what you do. Okay. Then you can check, oh, maybe my answer is wrong. So you go back to the text. Do this, okay? In fact, only now, I've been doing different techniques with my students, but only today, for you, I remember to do this. Normally, I do this with the directed writing, okay? Okay, we wait for him. He's still struggling. We wait for you. Laugh with me. I'm not laughing at you. Laugh with me, okay? I may see you again, I may not. You, no highlighter. Do you bring highlighters into the examination hall? You must. Really, okay? Now, I'm going to spend about, we stop here because I need to go to the living photograph. Okay? Do you have any questions? We'll come back to this paper one shortly. Okay, I need to go to the living photograph. Okay, now, where is it? This paper. Don't worry whether you remember or not. The living photograph is very easy, but to give the correct answer is not easy. Okay, A, B, can you see A and B? Can you do it now? I give you a few minutes only. No need to think too long. You know the answer, you write down. You don't know the answer, also you write down. Yes. Just write down the answers. Okay? A few minutes. I'm not testing you. I want to show you. I want to show you what you know and what you don't know. Few minutes. Starting 1 minute ago. Remember, you don't have to write long answers. I just want the answers. This time I want to go to the back and check on the boys. You like because, eh? You like to cut your sentence with because. You need to kick that habit. Okay, quickly. Number 2, number 3. Quickly. Like I said, you have to save time. Okay, unless you're very confident, you don't make a lot of mistakes. I just need the answer. Okay, for the exam. They want to see the answers only. Okay? Yeah. What do you infer from the line? What do you conclude? Infer means what do you infer? Apa you simpulkan? What do you understand? Okay. What do you infer? What do you understand? This one? B? B also. Try to do B. Okay, after this, when we discuss the answers, write down the answers in red pen. Okay? Have you answered yes? Answer yes first. I have to drink. Okay. I need to move very fast. Okay, I'm going to display the answers for A, B, and C. Okay, I want you to check the first one. 1A. What's the question? It's what is the persona's grandmother wearing? So while doing the practice, in your mind, this particular line, a white broderie anglais shirt, pleated skirt, and flat shoes. Okay, take note. Okay, most of you got the answers. Okay, now I'm going to go back to this one. Now, this just now. You saw the question and then you don't know. What's the answer? Who experienced that just now? You. Now you know. Okay, good. You're going to use this for the other poems. You must study. Don't say, oh, I went to Masjid Al Hidayah and then Madam Hazila said she spot the question for poem. Don't. We only study the analysis, but we don't know. Okay, so you use this technique. Okay, second question, what's the answer? She is neat, tidy, meticulous. So you see, why do we need a workbook? Because you learn how you want to describe the persona's grandmother. Okay, this one, you write down. Neat, or tidy, or even better, learn the word meticulous. English women are very meticulous. They dress up throughout the day. They even dress up in the bedroom. Okay? Our people in the morning kaftan, in the afternoon kaftan, at night kaftan, pasal malam also kaftan. Cannot. And I like to keep my kaftan for many, many years. Got aircon here and there. Okay, so you do this. Okay, keep. You understand what I'm trying to show you? Yeah, okay. So the third one. Okay, what's the question? Oh, the second. Why do you think the persona's grandmother is small and tall? Small, tall. Okay. Her back is straight. If you are very tall but you hunch, you look small. So if you are small but your back is straight, you look slightly taller. Okay? So, her back is straight. Her posture is good. Okay, that one, let me go back. Let me go back and then... Is there anywhere there telling you Small and tall? No. My small grandmother is tall there. Can you see this? So the question is asking you, why is she small and tall? Can you find the answer there? Where? Wait. Number two. Number two. What's the answer? Her back is straight. So what you do is like this. Or her posture is good. So when you learn from the book, you choose the option that you like, and that's what you remember. I like this one. I like that one. Okay, so you learn posture. So, next question will be, hang on. What do you infer from the line white hand in black hand? Mix what? Mixed race. Okay, here got sample answer. The persona and her grandmother are of different races. The persona is black, but her grandmother is white. Okay. Mixed race. Okay, fine. You write down mixed race. Who is the mixed race? Your paper will be sent to Terengganu, but the teacher won't ask you. Okay, the teacher will read mixed race. Who? That will be the question in her mind. Who? So it's you need to write down clearly. Okay? The persona is black and the grandmother is white, or the persona and her grandmother are of different races. The persona and the grandmother are of mixed race. Can you see that? You have to state clearly. Don't just write down mixed race. What mixed race? Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to this one. Where is the white hand, black hand? There. Can you see this? So you write down. No need to write everything. Persona or your own notes, right? So persona and grandmother of different races. That's all. So by the end of this set of questions, your poem is full of notes. And not only that, you have understood the poem well. Have you done this before? No. Okay. This is what I do with my private students. I teach them. The Form 4 have mastered the poems. So by the end of this year, they will have mastered the Form 5 poems. You can learn in 1 hour. Can you do this and score 5 marks for your exam, paper 2? Of course. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to cut short this part. But I will show you very quickly the answers. And then I give you a few minutes to copy. Can? Okay. This one is... Oh, you need to check this one? Copy the answers. Anyway, I got it from this book, if you happen to have Pan Asia. You go to school, they have lots of books, borrow from school, no need to buy. Teacher, I will return to you after SPM. I will return to you after the first week of November. No need to spend money. Okay? Oh, number? This one, C. Okay. Hang on. Shoot. This one C. B. B, which one? Number one, you don't understand. Huh? What's that? Which one? This one?
Tak nampak jawapan.
Oh, here. A kind smile.
Apa yang kau tak nampak? Aku nampak je. Nampak. Dia ni.
Here, the answers. And you call her not only white, Caucasian. You learn the word Caucasian. Done? Sorry, I didn't provide the answers for this one. The rest of the practices, I provide the answers. Oh, sorry. No wonder. You could have said, Madam, the board. So you need to know very well each line what it means. How? Find a book. I'm sure in your school they have a set of this thing. Just borrow. Don't spend money. 2 weeks left. Okay? Just go and borrow and study the answers. Okay? Oops. No, don't worry. I'll do it. Can I go to the next slide? D? No? So use that technique. I can assure you, you can answer very well. Just choose one that you like. Or what I can do for you is, you keep my email. If you need the answers later, you email me. I'll pass it to you. Okay? Or else, the privilege is that you can text me. But only for the sake of English. And I will try to entertain you. Okay? Because I need now to rush you to Section A, directed writing. Okay, so use the technique that I taught you just now. Answer questions and write down on the one piece of paper which you have put the poem. It's very easy. You take the poem, put in the middle and photostat. 1 A4 paper. And then put everything there. Red pen, blue pen, green pen, purple pen, whatever notes. So that is very captivating. So one time open, oh, you know what they are. That's what I do. Okay. Now, shall we? Section A, directed writing. Remember the slide just now? The big question mark. Is it going to be article? Is it going to be a speech? Is it going to be a talk? Is it going to be writing letters, informal or formal? Or it's going to be a report again. I don't know. Here I have samples of questions on speech. Is it speech? Yeah, speech and speech. Speech and speech. Can you look at the questions? Please, thank you. Hang on. Okay, listen. The questions, number 1 is about stress. The other one is about healthy living. Okay. These are the themes that you have learned in school since Form 1 until Form 5. You are supposed to be very knowledgeable about health, science and technology, environment, social issues and people. You must also be able to write about teenagers. They don't ask you about adults. Adults have their own set of problems. Normally, questions on teenagers. How much do you know about teenagers? They are very stressful. They have health problems. Some like to vape. You know vaping? Many teenagers in America are suing companies. A teenager has a 70-year-old lungs. Cannot recover. You are going to die soon. Yeah, in fact, many years ago, when vape was introduced, I think lecturer did a research. It was stated there, after 2 years, you will develop pneumonia. What is pneumonia? The build-up of water in your lungs. Yeah, and then goodbye. Okay, let's have a look at the model answer. So please, why do I highlight this? You need to be knowledgeable in those areas. Stress. What do you do? No, I don't want to answer what do you do with the stress. What do you do with the question on stress? You have the highlighter? Can you highlight the notes in the answer? Highlight the notes in the answer. Boy, highlight the notes in the answer. Notes, this one? Here. Here. The notes, the words given, highlight in the answer. Why? Highlight first. I will tell you why. Here, in the question. Highlight the notes. Okay. Causes of stress, pressure from parents and teachers. What do? You go here and look for the words in there. This one. Can you find? Highlight. Highlighter. You have the highlighter? Have you found? Have you found it? Where? Highlight. This one. Highlight in the model answer. Where's the model answer here? Okay. Pressure from parents and teachers. Can you find in here? Where? Pressures from parents and teachers. Can you find? Where is it? Okay. This is an example, but she highlighted a lot. I just want you to highlight pressure from parents and teachers. That one. Can you see that? Okay. Highlight other notes given in the question. Can you? Okay. Other notes? Compilation. What's that? Competition with peers. Can you find? Highlight. Okay, continue. Okay, continue, find the notes. This is where you train your eyes to read. You train your eyes to find. While reading, you gain knowledge. You do this 10 times, you love reading. You do this 10 times, you become knowledgeable. So you can talk about stress. You can talk about healthy living. You become knowledgeable. Quickly, I want to see you finish it. Finish? All. Okay. Can I borrow your paper then? All? No? Okay, done. What else? Okay. This one, give one more course. That one, different highlighter. Because that one is different idea. So you need to find out. Which you might not be able to find it now, but you do it at home. Are you done? Think positive. Are you done, Muzaffar? All the notes? Okay. She has done all. She has found causes of stress. She has also highlighted preventive measures. Look at the model answer. This is how you develop the notes given to you into a very good essay writing. But this is where you go wrong when you want to study. First, you look at the question. Alamak, it's so difficult. I don't know how to write. Never mind lah. I close the book. I don't want to think about it. I'll wait for 6 November and then and then I challenge myself then. No, wrong attitude. This is what you do. You read, you study. Oh, this is how they develop the ideas. Maybe in one paragraph, 2 notes. Okay, or maybe, I don't know, but that is about creative. So this is what you do. Okay, so borrow workbooks from your school and study. That one. Oh, the boys didn't see. Can I borrow again? Boys, it's like this. Can you see that? Yeah, and this is how you learn to write creatively. Okay, can you see this? Like this. So you see how the notes are developed. So you learn from it. No need to look here. Thank you very much. So today, you have read about stress. So you can talk about stress. So you see, oh, never mind. I can score in directed writing. But the thing is, you need to be creative also. If you don't have prior knowledge, you cannot write. You can talk stress, but what about stress? What about the preventive measures? Okay, and also you learn, oh, this is how I manage stress. I don't like stress because I can fall sick very easily. The other one is about healthy lifestyle. You do the same thing as well at home. Any questions? This is what you do before exam. Try to find as many essays as possible based on all those themes. Questions are designed based on the themes that you have learned for the past 5 years. Nothing's changed. If you like, go back to school, borrow from your junior Form 1 textbook, Form 2, no. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, they have different textbooks. Not your syllabus anymore. Okay, they are very much European based. Well, you have to rely on Form 4 and Form 5 textbooks. Are you okay now? Okay, good. I have about 5 minutes to kill. Do you have any questions? No. Okay. I have provided you, dear Mr. Kilmer, the last page. The question is about describe one event, okay, that you find to be unforgettable, not a sport question. What I'm trying to show you is that you have to go back to many workbooks, make a collection of questions based on the elements that I told you just now, characters, events, themes, value. Make a collection and study from there. Why do I give you this? Because from here, you learn the event, the unforgettable event in the Dear Mr. Kilmer. When you read this, it refreshes you the storyline of Dear Mr. Kilmer. No need to go to the textbook, the small textbook, and read. You can read 10 times now, but you cannot answer the question. You read this, not Madam's one. You read many other questions. You study it. Because in the answer, they tell you, oh, Dear Mr. Kilmer is about this and that. Then you get to know, oh, Abner. Oh, Mrs. Hansen. Who is Mrs. Hansen? What teacher? What subject? Sorry? He's twitching his eyebrow. Mrs. Hansen, who is she? English teacher. Who is the history teacher? Teacher? Who is the history teacher in the story? Put up your hand. Who knows the name of the history teacher? Hello? Dear Mr. Kilmer. Hello? Who knows the name of the history teacher? Yeah, is there a history teacher in the Dear Mr. Kilmer? No? Yes, girl, would you like to try? What's the color of the tudung? Pink, eh? Found it? Okay. Come on, come on. I'm waiting for you. I'm giving you the chance. Can you find the history teacher? Your friend said no. There's no history teacher. Come on, come on. Everybody knows Mrs. Hansen. Hello? I'm waiting for her. Come on. She's searching. Come on, come on, help her. Come on. Nobody knows there's a history teacher in Dear Mr. Kilmer? Mr. Put up your hand. Come on, girl. Okay, we wait for her. No, not Mrs. Hansen. Huh? No one? Wow. He says, no one. There is one. There is one. Hello? Yes, Mr. Higby. Come here. Come here. Come on, give her a round of applause. There's something for you. Come here. Yeah, come. Too late, boy. You put up your hand after she said it to me. Okay? Congratulations. Yes, Mr. Higby. History teacher. Don't know? How are you going to answer the question? Okay. I have come to the end of my session, and I hope I have helped you to do your last minute study. And this is, I hope, the answers to the questions that I gave you. You should be able to score, improve your grades, well informed of the themes that you need to know to be able to write. Okay, be aware of the topics. Please get a workbook with model answers. Study the model answers for 2 weeks only. Okay, because here I saw one person got 84. Hopefully you get A. I pray for you. And seek your teacher's assistance. Okay? Okay. So keep my email if you have any question. This is my WhatsApp. Many thousands of students have kept my number. But don't play around. The moment you play around with my number, I block you eternally. Sorry, no cure. When I block you, forever. Yes, and ever. Okay, thank you. All the best. I pray for you. You can improve your grades.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, big clap to Madam Hazila. Okay, good. Sebelum kita berakhir, kita ada sedikit penyampaian hadiah yang akan disampaikan oleh JK Masjid Al Hidayah, Ustazah Rokiah kepada Madam. InsyaAllah.
Sini sikit. Merah. Balik.